Hey, James here. This here is a website called muncheye.com, which has an accumulation of all the upcoming launches of everybody who's anybody in the world of internet marketing. And it's not just money making, but the majority of it has something to do with something connected with money making. But now the reason why I have Muncheye up is to share something with you. If you saw the title of this video, it talks about the game in internet marketing. Okay, well, it was explained to me not long ago by a guy named Jonah Armstrong that there is a game in internet marketing. I mean, there's in a lot of successes in life, games are played. Okay, and it's competition, friendly competition, things like that. I mean, just like the Olympic Games, it's friendly competition. The game in internet marketing basically is, well, Jonah explained it. It's if I'll scratch your back if you scratch my back. Okay, so a big reason why he stresses also, and I think I covered it in my previous video, to release products is because that's how you get yourself out there. If you have a successful product, then people want to promote your products from then on. Okay, and so the hardest one is getting that first product, getting people to promote it. But you don't have to hit the big guys. Big guys, when I say big guys, I mean like Kevin Feige, Paul Nichols. These are guys that I know. Richard Fairbairn, okay, and Arthur Schulke. Forgive me, Arthur, for mispronouncing your name. People like that. Neil Napier. I think I saw Brendan Mason here somewhere. You don't have to get on board, and promote those products right away. You can find lesser players. Okay, what I mean by lesser players, people who are just starting out, just beginning to release products. They are eager for affiliates to promote their products because they want to get up in the ranks. So getting back to scratch my back, scratch your back. Basically what they wind up doing is they build a product, and then they bring a whole bunch of JVs on, which are a combination of vendors and affiliates. Every vendor is pretty much an affiliate. That's why he becomes a vendor, not just to sell a product, but to grow his buyers list. Now, I mentioned that in my previous video. Forgive me if I lose track of what I'm saying sometimes. It's a little late in the day. It's the only chance I get to record these kind of late at night when everybody else is asleep. All right, so what basically happens is, you release a product. If you're one of these big guys like Bill Hugall, for instance, release a product, and let's say it sells about 2,500. That's about average for these big guys to sell, because they got all these other people promoting who have big lists. They wind up selling about 2,000 to 3,000 products. And years ago, it used to be a lot more than that, but times have changed a bit, and so many products are released now that the average is about 2,000 copies, I should say. So then every copy equals a subscriber. Okay, no subscriber is going to buy the same thing twice. It'd be kind of silly if he did. So let's say that Bill here sells Blitz coming April 5th, and he sells 2,500 copies. Well, he has 2,500 new names. Now, some of them might be repeats from other products he sold, but no big deal. A large percentage will be brand new buyers. And when I say buyers, it's because they proved themselves as buyers. They bought his product. Where did he get the email from? He got it from one of the many affiliates who are also vendors, 90% of them are, who sent the lead to his webpage in order to get a sale that they share, and he's got this at 50%, so he would get 50%. No, 100% actually. I was looking at something else. He's got 100%. Now, why would he give away 100% of the front end? Because he wants the buyers. He wants the buyers, plain and simple. The buyer subscribers, I should say. So then he'll turn around and he will then promote the following week or the following month. He'll promote some of the affiliates who promoted his product. He'll promote their product in return, and they will get some of his new subscribers that they didn't have before. So before it's very, I wouldn't say cheap, but it's an inexpensive way to build your list. Because solo ads can cost a small fortune to build 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 subscribers, and most of those are not going to be buyers. Yeah, they're buyers for the solo ad owner because he's built a relationship with them, but they're not necessarily going to be buyers of your product. Because once again, it's not just buyers that you get, but then you build a relationship with them by sending them emails. And of course, if they're, they bought your products, so they see your videos on the product, they learn about you, they learn to trust you. Okay. Another reason, like I said, I'm doing this video series is to build your trust. Okay, because of course I want to sell products. And that's what you're going to be doing, is building trust in the future. So anyway, how do you, if you've never been an affiliate before, how do you get on board this? Okay, well, you start with people in Munchai here who are not the ones that you see whose names repeat over and over again. Because chances are they're not going to let you promote their product. Why? Because they don't know you. Okay, so once again, it's not just a game, but of scratch your back, but it's a game of, I gotta at least kind of know you. All right. So let me give you one example of a big guy in the business. His name is Art Flair. Okay. And so he has a new product coming up the 16th of April. And I know these three guys. That's Art. This is Simple Spencer, who was my mentor at one time. He coached me. And as a matter of fact, a few months back, I did my own product called Atomic Profits with him and Bill Hugo. Okay? So now these three guys have come together for a thing called Traffic Trapper 2.0. And it's a guaranteed hit, because this guy Art, when you look at his profile on Warrior Plus, he's got, I don't know, maybe 30 next to his name, and 30 products that have hit #1. Okay, he's been doing it a long time. So, and he knows the game. I think he recently celebrated 100,000 subscribers. Now that is a dream list to me. And a large percentage of his subscribers are buyers. So when he shoots an email to promote, he wins a lot of contests because he has buyers. And that's the key. That's the key behind the whole thing of releasing products. That's why I believe I stressed in the first in the first video. Sorry, it's late. In the first video, I stressed that you got to get on board with, getting to know these guys. Like I said in the earlier video, building relationships with them, promoting their products. And I'll get back to in a minute when I said, you find guys that are not as popular as Art here because chances are he won't okay you. He won't give the okay if he doesn't know you. Okay? I had to go through it. Everybody has to go through it at first. These guys had to go through it when they started. Okay. So long story short, you want to going back to Munchai. You want to go and find people. It's going to take a little research, but find people who are releasing products that are lesser products that, and they don't release all the time, and they're just starting out like you. And what's a good way that you can get them to say okay if they don't know you? Okay, especially if you haven't sold any products. Well, what you can do is you can kind of tell them, listen, I know I'm new here, but I know that selling products is all about EPCs, earnings per click. Okay, I will not send you garbage clicks, like from solo ads and things like that from people that don't even know me. I will send you genuine clicks with a high probability of sale. Okay, and we basically said I will protect your EPCs. If you give me the opportunity, I will protect your EPCs. Now, if they know that you know what that means, they're going to say, well, he knows about EPCs, so maybe I'll give him a chance. EPCs, earnings per click. See, the reason why these guys want high earnings per click is because when the product starts selling, when they launch the product, the affiliates who have not gotten on board yet will look at the stats and they will look at the EPCs. And if the EPCs are high, meaning that it doesn't take too many people to hit the product to buy it, that's what makes high EPCs. They will in turn, it'll be much easier. These affiliates, these other affiliates who haven't jumped on board yet, will jump on board. Okay, and so that's what so they don't want to pull people in who are going to send a whole bunch of useless clicks and lower. Where's my hand? I can't find it. It's like lower the EPCs. You know, they don't want low EPCs. They want high EPCs. Okay, remember that. So that's one way you can approach. You know, you can, you don't beg. But getting back to it, even before you start requesting to promote products, get to know these people on Facebook. Okay, now you can go to my profile, James A. Sancimino on Facebook, and I'm friends with a lot of these people. And you can go into my friends and start checking out their profiles, and then start requesting friends. You can go into Art Flair's profile. He's got 4,747. It says 417 mutual, so I have 417 mutual friends of his. Okay, so here's another guy who's pretty high up the echelon of internet marketing. I've promoted quite a few of his products, and he sells at least 2,500, and he's part of that game too. He will promote. I'm on his emails list, as a matter of fact, to get some pointers, to get some ideas. Well, that's another thing too, sidebar. Get on these guys' email list. See how they do things. Just like I said in the previous email. Find out what they do to make themselves successful. But getting back to this game thing, that's all the more reason why you need to start releasing products, because that's how you get the buyer's leads. But that's down the road, and I am gonna continue, of course, this video series, teaching you how to put your first product together fairly easy on Warrior Plus. Okay, so I promise that's gonna be another video in my group, right on this same page, right here. Okay, so I hope you got something out of this, knowing that it's not a bad game. It's actually a good game where everybody wins. So see, because if I'm sending you my buyer leads, and then you're sending me brand new buyer leads when I release a product, then we all have these buyers. And this, it never gets to the point where it's saturated. There are millions of new people joining the IM world every day. Because IM is not just make money quick. Internet marketing is all sorts of niches. The diet fast is not a fad. The diet stuff that you see on ClickBank, that's internet marketing. Okay, that's a little different ball game than the money making, but it's the same principle. So enough said. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope you got something out of it. And I think, just like I said on the previous video, if I find something else that I can add to this, I certainly will add it in. If not, then you'll see me in the next video, and I'll see you. Thanks for watching.